What is going on, everyone? I am back with some more commentary because everyone seems to really enjoy it. So I decided, hey, screw it, let's do another one. So until you guys start hating me, then I guess I'll just keep on doing the same thing. So basically, back at it again, doing some three-man footage here. And I'm going to kind of tell you how I like to play and what goes on inside my mind while I'm actually out there playing. So first off, I'm shooting the Dye DSR with the Virtue Spire 3. Shoots pretty nice. I was using it for a nice long time. I'm playing with good old T-Rab over here on the D side. That's who's on my D side. I got Wiggy over here on my Snake side. And basically, now me as a back player, what I like to do is I like to patrol the entire field. I enjoy myself being a back player because I can kind of switch to any side of the field, and you'll see that I have a Dorito footage, and then I also have a Snake footage in this as well. So being a back player, you kind of got to be versatile. You got to be fast, contrary to popular belief. You don't want to be slow and fat because, you know, then you won't be able to spread the field, and once things start happening, you're going to suck. You're just not going to shine as a back player. So off the start here, I knew he was going to be running to that D corner. I kept getting the callouts mixed up. I kept calling it the D1 when it was actually the 5. Just because from this spot you can see I can't actually really see the D1. And he's calling it out. He's like, it's the 5. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it's the 5. And it's loud at the indoor. So I make sure that I'm using my hands. I notice that he's shooting over there as well. I see that he's down. So I go moving up to the center like I have been. Because I don't want their home player to spread the field. So I'm trying to cut the field in half. If this home player wants to move and spread the field, he's got to go through me. So it's not going to happen. So I'm sitting here trying to shoot him, making sure that I'm keeping that home player in. That home player dies. So I go to get the last guy, and he filled the Snake, and I had no idea. My team didn't know until I got shot out. So yeah, I just basically got pimped from him, and I was going to get him from his original bunker because I didn't hear a call out. No one picked up on it, and we ended up shooting him out, so we did win that point. But again, it's important as me being a back player knowing that we were up on bodies. I lunged up to that center, so I need to be able to cut the field so then that way their back player can't make moves to actually try to slow down the game or try to pull out the point. So those back players have to go through me. Now this is when things start getting a little interesting because now we're playing with more players. So we were playing 3-man all day. Now we're not. So a little change up. We're playing 4s on this point. Still not a big deal to me. I don't mind. I love playing 4s. It just is, you know, a little different than playing 3-man. So with 4s, you can kind of sometimes sacrifice a body. So when we're playing with 4 guys, I enjoy going to the Snake. So I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, okay, good dude, you got to get in tight. I'm sharing this home bunker, and I see nothing is going on the Snake side. No Snake side lanes. No one was shooting the Snake, so I took that opportunity to get into the Snake. Unfortunately, they picked up on me, and they had a decent shot on me. So I'm sitting here waiting. I'm looking through that little break. I'm waiting. You notice that I didn't just pop up right away. I'm waiting, and now I knew where they were at, so I saw them bump, and then somehow, I still don't know how I got shot from where I got shot from, but I just got a rando ball that just hit me. I don't know how it happened, but it got me, so it was a really good shot. But still, nonetheless, I still shot out their big Dorito side push that was going to be happening on that side of the field. But they shot the Snake side push, so it kind of equaled out, and it went to a 3-on-3. My team still ended up winning that point. But it was good recognizing for me, for being a back player, noticing, okay, we don't need 2 back players right now. We need to make a nice, strong push. So that's when I made that push, and I got that kill. Thankfully, I got a kill because it would have been all for nothing, and I would have threw my body away if I didn't at least kill someone. So when you're doing that big of a move, that chunk of a move, if you don't kill someone, then it went for nothing. You shouldn't have done that move. So I did. I made sure that I seeked out that kill. Now we're playing 5s, so 5s are nice. It's just a little bit tight on the indoor field, but we're playing some 5s, and I decided to do the same thing with another rando. I was like, all right, we're gonna share this home bunker, and I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and I'm shooting that number 5, that D corner. I'm over here shooting. I'm rolling my gun, communicating with my players, knowing where everything is at. I'm in a gun battle, and I'm just like, all right, I got to figure something out. I start hearing that their bodies are starting to drop. When I hear their bodies are starting to drop, and I'm looking around. Now I know that my body's dropped, so I just have to kind of watch the snake side. I'm just kind of doing back player things. As of right now, I know that no one's in the snake. I'm looking snake side. Nothing's happening. We're all even on bodies. It's a 3-on-3. Now it's a 2-on-3. So now I'm like, all right, sweet. Now I got to go get a kill. Now I got to go make sure that nothing bad happens. I end up killing that guy, but I didn't know, again, I got pimped from the snake. I didn't check off the snake. He was yelling at me thinking that I stayed in. But obviously I didn't. So yeah, that's kind of what I ended up doing. I should have checked off that snake and I would have stayed alive, but nonetheless, we still won that point because, you know, we shot the last 2 guys. And thankfully, you saw when that back guy, their home guy, went busting out to go break and split the field. If I wasn't up the center, he would have ended up splitting the field, and the point would have dragged out, and who knows what would have happened. But thankfully, I shot him at the same time. Well, actually, a little bit before I ended up getting shot. So this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to play some D side for you guys. So I've been playing some snake side. Now on the D side, it's completely different than the snake side. D side, you have to live behind your gun. You have to be a very strong, aggressive gunfighter, and you have to maneuver around the paint really, really well. That's kind of how I play the D side. When I'm in those D bunkers, I'm working on pushing up the field. I'm living behind my gun, and I'm going to bring a lot of paint with me. Even if I'm making a big D side charge, I'm going to make sure that they are getting a lot of paint. Now, notice how I'm not getting super tucked into this bunker. I'm playing it. I'm still snap shooting. I put him in. I'm returning fire at the home. Almost clipped the guy here, but you can see I'm just living behind my gun. Now I have both of them shooting at me. So on this 3-on-3, there's 2 guys shooting on 1 guy. So my other 2 guys can focus on actually making a good push. I don't know what they were doing there, just a miscommunication. 2 of them went to the 5, that back. And now I know that I don't have anyone shooting at me, anyone stopping, so I'm moving to look up that snake side. I don't see the kill, so now I'm worried about focusing on getting this D side guy out. So I'm over here pushing this D side. I'm looking around, seeing what's going on, seeing if that guy moved back, and I'm living behind my gun here. I'm not poking in. I'm using the whole bunker to snap shoot, and I ended up shooting him out because I was living behind my gun. I was maneuvering and watched his paint where he was shooting at me, and I was moving up and down around that. So hope you guys kind of see how I kind of play. I'm not a professional. I definitely suck at paintball, but, you know, at least it gives you an idea of how I like to go out there and play. Thanks for watching.